So yes, as you saw from the little intro there, bicycles have been successfully modded into DayZ. And Hunter Z is the person who's after doing this, the same modder that has created the dog mod. He's done a lot of different other animal mods, and he made that IZH motorbike I made a little video on a while back. He's been doing a lot of work with player animations in DayZ. He released a mod called Survivor Animations, and with that he's able to create separate mods like the bicycle, for example, and everything else you see. This one he released earlier on today, and I gotta say, it's very basic, but it works well. Now, as you probably saw in the little intro as well, not everything on this bicycle is 100% complete, but we'll go through that list as we cycle up towards the Cherno apartments. I'm going to cycle up there because it is quite a hilly area, and these bikes actually do work really well uphill. As you can probably notice straight away, there is no noise for the bike yet. It doesn't make any noises at all. He didn't mention that this was a feature coming, but I would assume that he is going to bring some type of bicycle noise, you know, for the actual thing. Would make it a lot better. You can also see as well that the pedals don't actually animate with the character's legs yet. He did say this is work in progress and will be added in, you know, whenever he has it ready to go. The bike itself is very, very basic. It has 2 wheels and that's it. It has nothing else. The bicycle itself technically is a 4-wheeled vehicle. I don't know how exactly he has it worked out that, you know, it recognizes it as a 4-wheel vehicle, but it works as 2. I don't know how it's done, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. You only need to add 2 wheels to it. He's done something in the background that makes it 4 wheels, but you only add 2. It adds like 2 other ghost wheels or something like that. The hitbox is like of a bike, so you're not going to run around the bike and it'd be the same hitbox as like a Sarka or any other vehicle in game. The way the kind of bike moves and has gears and stuff, it doesn't have any gears at all. He basically took the automatic transmission from the Humvee and somehow worked it into the bicycle. So there's no gears at all. You just literally get on it and go. It doesn't have a couple of things as of yet. I did suggest some things to him as I've been cycling around. It does need some type of reverse system, like even if it's just, you know, the character pushing its legs on the ground to be able to back the bike up, because sometimes you can hit a wall and sometimes the bike can kind of get stuck in the wall and you can't back it out, and you basically, your bike is destroyed. I also did suggest the option of maybe being able to pick up the bicycle, so if you flip it, you'll be able to pick it up and place it back down again. I think that should be something that should be done, especially for a bicycle, because that's what you would do in real life, right? There's a little hill here, we will take this. Now obviously the bike isn't the fastest thing in the world, it's a bicycle. It's going to be somewhat slow, but even for how slow it is, it does actually get a bit of a move on. So this is me pressing shift while also doing it, which does give you a bit of an extra speed boost. It's not the greatest amount of speed boost, but again, you will get places pretty quickly with it. Again, going around corners at speed, you can tend to spin out and the bike will like do a full 360 spin. So be careful of that going around corners at speed, especially when getting on curbs as well. Sometimes the bike can be a little bit weird on curbs and can tend to spin out as well. But in general, it works very, very well. It does have like full steering animations and everything like that as well. It also does have a bell, which I need to turn my admin tools off for, because if I don't, we will go flying. And H is also my teleport button, so if I didn't have my admin tools off there, it would have flung us into the sky. But it does have a bell as well, which is really cool. And it's just a very unique, small little addition to the game, but it really does make a really good difference in my opinion. This would be something that would be really cool to see on servers, have like these bicycles spawn around maybe the coastal towns. I don't know how many you could have spawning in the town or how that would work, but it would be nice, like if you spawned in, that you could have a bicycle to get around on. Maybe there's a way where down the road you'll be able to spawn in and maybe you have a bicycle in like your backpack that you'll be able to unfold like you used to be able to have in the mod. Now, I wouldn't suggest probably rocking up to a military base with one of these things, because you probably will get one-tapped pretty easily. Yeah, if anybody does shoot you while you're on this, you're pretty much just a sitting duck. There's no avoiding it really. So yeah, that's obviously one thing to keep into consideration. The bike off-road as well, I think has pretty much the same speed off-road and on-road. Going uphill as well, it's very fast. I think it actually goes uphill quicker than the Humvee does in-game. So that's something to take into account. It's pretty funny, but I like that it has a bit of, you know, speed to it going uphill and stuff, so you're not going at a dead crawl. It would just make it pretty useless. I'll get up here to this bus station and show you. It does have a small bit of inventory space in it as well. Not a whole lot, but it does have a small amount. So just pull over here. As you can see, it has animations for getting off it as well. They mightn't be the cleanest, but they work. Yeah, so it has 50 slots in total that you can put, you know, a few little bits and pieces into. And for the bike itself, like I said, it literally just has 2 wheels and that's it. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to get onto the seat of the bike. There we go. Very, very basic, but a very cool addition. People have been asking for bicycles, you know, in the base game for years and years and years. I don't think DayZ standalone itself will ever have bicycles. Let's get cars working before we add bicycles. But it's cool to see that we have it in a mod, and I'm definitely looking forward to hopefully using this on some servers. You really can nowadays kind of build like or recreate a full like kind of Arma 2 DayZ mod style server if you really wanted to. You could probably get it quite accurate nowadays, which is, it's cool to see. It really is. Hunter Z did also say that he is going to have the old school DayZ bike in the game at some stage. He is working on it. He just doesn't know when exactly he will have it in. So expect another version of the bicycle coming in as well, which would be the old school version. I think it's the one that is currently in the game files, if I'm not mistaken. But even this one here is pretty perfect, I must admit. It is really, really cool. Once he gets the animation sorted out, adds a bit of a bicycle noise, maybe adds in a few different things like being able to pick it up and maybe a little reverse option. It'll be one of the best mods on the DayZ workshop, in my opinion. It truly is cool. There is no animation for obviously ringing the bell, so it's just a standard horn animation, but nobody's going to worry about that. Hunter Z's been doing amazing work when it comes to different mods in DayZ. It's nice to see somebody add kind of more survivor style mods. We have enough military type mods out there, you know, whether it comes to vehicles, weapons, clothing, all that type of stuff. So it's nice to see somebody just add in basic simple mods that you could put on a vanilla server without going full military. So yeah, as usual, I'll leave this link down below and leave any of Hunter's social media links, or if you want to donate to him or stuff like that as well to support him, I'll leave all those linked in the description as per usual. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below as well. I'd love to hear him. He's also going to be reading the comments, so if you have any suggestions on how he could make the bicycle better or improvements, leave him know in the comment section down below. He'll definitely be checking them out. And yeah, until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. So, it's for now.